unpopular fact. Strong currency is bad. Weak currency is actually good. Imagine Ringgit is the #1 reserve currency globally and very strong. And imagine there is so much demand for Ringgit from foreigners, making Ringgit so strong that 1 Ringgit equals to 4 US dollar, 1 Ringgit equals to 3 Sing dollars. What you do not realize is this downside. Malaysian exporters will all close shop. But why? Because when Malaysian businesses export or sell stuff outside of Malaysia, they will be competing against the Chinese, the Indian, and the Vietnamese companies with weaker currencies. Imagine when the entire world wants Ringgit. It does make Malaysia imports cheaper, but it comes at the expense of a severely less competitive export industry. All the multinational manufacturing companies in Malaysia will now move to other countries, making many Malaysians jobless. In US, people even believe that the strong dollar has caused the decline of US manufacturing industry. All your iPhones are designed in California, but made in China, right? The counter argument is that strong currency does benefit a country this way. Again, taking US as an example, when foreigners receive US dollars, they usually use them to buy US assets now. That includes assets like stocks, corporate debt, and even real estate. So the dollar appreciates in value compared to other currency, making imports cheaper for US consumers. But it is useless when you are jobless. Wow, that kind of rhyme, right? But do you know that the asset that most of this money goes into is US treasuries? Yep, when foreign central banks hold dollar reserves, they usually keep them in the form of treasury bonds. The US government issues treasury bonds when it wants to borrow money. So foreigners who own these bonds essentially fund US government's spending. In other words, other countries are trading goods and services for US assets like treasuries. And yes, since treasuries represent government borrowing, the US is effectively borrowing money from the rest of the world. As long as there is a strong demand for dollars internationally, the US can keep on printing money forever. Follow for the next episode how countries are using currency as an economic weapon. I'm not kidding.